Hey y'all, it's me, Cody and Diamond. Um, Welcome to the Cody Knits podcast. I believe this is episode 14. Wow. Um, yeah, so this is a podcast about knitting and crochet and that kind of fun thing. Yarn, all that fun stuff. My name is Cody, for those of you who don't know. Um, And I just want to say thank you guys for, coming and being so supportive of the podcast. Thank you for, if this is your first time coming to hang out, welcome. This community, the yarn fiber knitting crochet community um, on YouTube and Ravelry is such a wonderful community to be a part of, and you really get to know each other, and you really make some awesome friends, and that you never would have met otherwise. So yeah, I mean, I've been having such a good time doing this podcast, and I really hope you guys enjoy. Um, I don't really have a whole lot to show you this week. Um, it was a busy week with school, clinicals, and that kind of thing. It's gonna be a busy semester. I have a lot of clinical to do. I have a lot of um, just kind of like paperwork and that kind of thing to do, so I can graduate. Today was my mom's birthday, so I took her out to lunch and shopping, and we're gonna go to dinner and possibly see a movie. But there wasn't a movie showing she wanted to see, and while I was there, I was in this place called Buford, Georgia, where there is the Mall of Georgia. Is in that area, so there's lots of stuff, lots of like places to shop and that kind of stuff. But I went and I was like, ooh, I want to go to a yarn store because I need to get some yarn for my Mrs. Bakery Bear. And talk more about that in a little bit. But so I'm driving and I, look it up and see where one's nearby. And there's one that's like 7 miles away. And I go and I'm driving. It's nowhere to be found. I don't know what happened. I like drove by and drove by. I'm like, it's telling me it's right here. So I pulled over and I tried to call them, and the number had been disconnected. So apparently the yarn shop isn't there anymore. Uh, Unfortunately, their website, it says they're open and all this stuff, and so I don't know what happened, but it just didn't work out. So I didn't get to go. But I enjoyed spending time with my mom. And my dumb self forgot her presents here at the apartment, so I didn't get to give her a birthday present. Uh, but she really wasn't feeling too well today. She wasn't feeling horrible either. But so she kind of wanted to go home. I was trying to hang out long enough so I could go out to like Longhorn or something and get a nice steak dinner or something. Um, and I was feeling kind of weird today too, so I don't know what happened, but what it was. I was getting really dizzy. Um, but anyway, I feel okay right now. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week. Is just school. Um, I've been let's see, Friday. That was yesterday, right? I did a little bit of knitting yesterday, and I did a little bit this morning, so I can kind of show you some works in progress. But I don't have any finished objects or anything like that. But yeah, so I was working on this today. This is the mainsail shawl I've been working on. Last time I think I was um, below here or somewhere in the middle. I guess I should put a progress keeper, but Anyway, I'm really sorry, I was looking at something. I'm really enjoying this scarf. I'm knitting it it's Malabrigo Rios, and the black, and then the red is looks like I've showed it to you lots of times before, but I'm really enjoying it. The black is hard to see at night, so I can only knit it when there's light outside, because otherwise I can't really see um, what I'm knitting very well. And for the most part, that's okay until I get to the part where I'm like make one left, make one right, that kind of thing, and I can't see it. So, and it starts to hurt my eyes if I strain. So I try to just knit on it when it's daylight. There's a little bit now, and I've been working on this a little bit this evening. That's that. I've got a little bit of progress done on my bank head hat. I was telling you how much I love this beautiful awesomeness right here. I'm gonna try to get some better lights, so you guys can see better because my apartment's pretty dark. It's maybe I'll start recording always in my bedroom, because there's huge windows and I think there's more natural light in there. It's just really inconvenient for me to do it in there because all my knitting is here. So I have to like take it to my bedroom and pile it up and then come, excuse me, then have to come put it all back. Um, so I'm thinking about either getting lights or just from now on recording in my bedroom. I don't know. Because the yarns are so lovely, I want you to be able to really tell the colors a lot better. I just love how soft this is. But anyway, this is my progress. Last time I showed you, I believe I, just finished the ribbing. And I love how this color is knitting up with the blue and the gray. Oh, I can't wait. I'm knitting it on my Carbons interchangeables. These are US 7s or 4.5 millimeters. That, I can't wait for it to get cold so I can actually wear it. And then I put a big, well, not really. So I feel like I've been working on this a lot, but I really haven't. So this is my little baby sweater that I've been knitting. And it's turning out well. Sorry, it's hard to show you because I have cast off for the neck and I'm just working on the left side, left front, or whatever it's called. And so I just kind of started that. So you only do like one side at a time. So it's, my knitting needles are stuck in the middle here. So I can't really fold it out so you can see. But it's coming along and I can't wait to finish this. I've been kind of making myself knit on it pretty much like this morning. I knit on it for a while. I'm trying to make some more progress in it because I want to make a sweater kind of thing for myself and I want to knit it, obviously. So I figured, this is my first kind of sweater thingy. So if I can do it in small size, in mini size, then I should be able to do one in big size. Just take me longer. But I kind of want to make it in like a chunky yarn. I don't want to, make it with tiny yarn or anything. I just think it'd be fun. I like to knit with chunky yarn. So I think it'd be nice to have a nice, like, cozy sweater. Even though it doesn't get super cold here, but it can get pretty cold. Um, so yeah, that's that. And let me tell you the pattern. It is from the Pearl Bee. So you can go to pearlbee.com and you can have this pattern. Easy pullover for babies, toddlers, and kids. I'm excited because it's really cute. So that's that. I didn't finish knitting my first sock yet. I'm not sure if I'm going to be a sock knitter. Is that bad? I like the end product, but I'm not enjoying making it at the moment. Maybe I will. Maybe it'll get better. I think I will try to make another pair, 2 at a time using the magic loop. I think that will help too. So we shall see. The only other thing I've been working on is my half and half shawl for my mom. I've made a pretty good dent in it because it was just kind of like way down here. Now it's growing pretty fast, and I'm using this Encore tweed from the Plymouth Yarn Company. The um, the shop calls it oatmeal, says the color's oatmeal, but it doesn't say that on the band. It just gives you a number. But the shop that I bought it calls it Encore worsted tweed oatmeal. So I'm hoping I have enough extra after making my mom's shawl to make myself a hat out of it, a beanie hat, because I like the yarn. It's really cute. Ooh, I did get some acquisitions. What did I get? Oh, I bought my Mrs. Bakery Bear pattern. Yay! As you know, I have a Mr. Bakery Bear. I need to make him his friend. Oh, and I ordered this. 750 knitting stitches. The ultimate knit stitch Bible. It says it originally was $25, but I definitely didn't pay that much money for it. I got it off Amazon, and I ordered it with, I had to buy this book for school. It's not as fun. Business Practice and Legal Guide for Nurse Practitioners. Yeah, this one's not as fun, but it cost a whole lot more. This was $125. I know. But this book was probably like $10 or $15. It was used, and you can't even tell that it's used. It's like brand new. But I've really enjoyed this, looking through this, and I like how it's laid out. It's got, like, your knit purl section where, it's patterns that are just knit and purl. Then you have your section that's like cables. Then you have your lace section, and then you have some color work section, and it has like a bind off section as well. And so, yeah, I've marked some things for something that I'm not going to tell you about yet. Well, I'll tell you about it. I'm thinking about, in my head, I have a new cowl design Um, and I kind of already showed on YouTube a little bit. I kind of made it up, but just doodling. One day I was at clinic and bored, and I just kind of doodled it. But I kind of started thinking about it, and I think I'm gonna, figure out how to make it because it's cool. Um, so yeah. Oh, I also bought a one of them foams or the styrofoam heads to show off beanie hats. Um, Diamond was growling at me, so I had it sitting on my bookshelf back there, and Diamond hadn't seen it, and we were sitting on the couch last night, and Diamond like saw it, I guess, and she started growling and barking. I was like, "What are you growling at?" And then I realized she's growling at the man face, and he's got a smushed in nose. And I got him. He was like $2.50, I think, at Michael's, so couldn't pass that up. So yeah. Hmm. What else? That's all my kind of stash acquisitions. Oh, I look. So I haven't been reading a book, but I've been listening to a book. So my clinical for my OB site is almost 2 hours drive there, and then another 2 hours back, and I have to go there 3 days a week. I know. And so I've been listening to audiobook, and I read or listened to Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee. It's a pretty good book. I'm glad I listened to it on tape, and Reese Witherspoon is actually the one who narrated it, and she did a really good job. But the book was a little bit. I feel like I wouldn't have finished the book because it was kind of slow, and then at the end, it kind of just you have the event, the climax of the story, and then it kind of ends. And I'm used to things like Harry Potter and and that kind of stuff. So in the past, so I finished that book this week, and I started another book. Oh, it's called 80/30 by Ted Dekker. So Ted Dekker is one of my favorite authors. He's a Christian fiction author. I love his books. He's a wonderful, brilliant author. However, the lady who's reading it is not necessarily my favorite narrator. She does a pretty good job, but it's just I think I would have read it differently in my head, I guess, or I pictured the voice to be different from the character. Um, but yeah, that's okay. Um, so yeah, I'm in the process of listening to that, so it's good. You guys have any other book suggestions? I really wanted to listen to Harry Potter, the audio book, but you can't get it. I tried on iTunes. I tried Audible. There's no Harry Potter one. I wanted to listen to them, so I guess I'm gonna have to buy the actual CDs or something. Maybe it's too old, the books or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Hmm. That's kind of all I really have for you this week. So let me tell you about um, the cow, because our Bakery Bear Crochet Along starts, is it Tuesday? Starts Tuesday. And I am super, super excited. Um, so someone had asked if they had to do a Bakery Bear or if they could do a Miss Gelato Giraffe. And I'm completely fine with Mr. Bakery Bear, Mrs. Bakery Bear, Gelato Giraffe. Just any one of those three is fine. Um, I'm not going to be like terribly upset if you start now. um, just as, and you can, if you make more than one, like you make a Mr. and a Mrs., you can submit them as 2 separate entries. We're going to have some awesome prizes. So Kay has sent me a bag, and it hasn't gotten here yet, but something that she has sewn up together to give away to you guys. So there's your chance to get a Bakery Bears by Kay Jones project bag or Notions bag. I'm not sure which one it is yet. Because I know in her shop they like, wow, they go fast, like in less than 2 minutes they're gone. So here's your chance, another chance to win. And let's see what else. Oh, so the grand prize is going to be Kay's bag. I'm going to send you some yarn, some nice yarn. And you get to pick a pattern on Ravelry up to $10 that you've been wanting, and I will gift it to you. The second person will get a set of stitch markers from Cupcake Crochet. Jennifer, she has volunteered to donate some stitch markers for the crochet along, and knit along, and I'm super excited. She's given me them things. What am I saying? Stitch markers before as a swap gift kind of thing, and I love them. I use them all the time. I've showed them to you. They're well made and everything. So she is going to send enough for all 3 winners to get a set of stitch markers too. So you'll get those stitch markers, and then so the grand prize again, you get the bag from Kay, yarn, a pattern off Ravelry, and the stitch markers. The second person is going to get yarn sent to you and stitch markers, and the third person is going to get a free. You can pick a pattern that you like from Ravelry and and you'll get stitch markers as well. And so Bryony is going to pick her favorites. So she'll pick the 3 that she likes the most. And I think she's pretty excited about doing that. And yeah, and don't forget, if you're a patron of the Bakery Bears, Kay and Dan, they do those tutorials for the Bakery Bear, and they're all out now. All the whole series of the Bakery Bear finishing techniques tutorials are available. So we can go, and once we get to the part where I need all the help is, sewing on stuff and, the finishing stuff, I'm definitely going to be using those, tips from Kay and those tutorials. Now, they've also been very generous, and they decided that they would open up the first video of the series to everyone. So you don't have to be a patron of the Bakery Bears to see the first video tutorial throughout the duration of the knit along. So you can go check it out, and if you really like it, if you're not a patron, you can kind of see what you get and become a patron. And to see the tutorials and get access, you get it's $5 a month, and it's definitely worth it. And they're wonderful. I always talk about how wonderful they are, but they're special people, and I love them. And this is just kind of my way of, giving back to them a little bit, for they give to us so much. And they work really hard for us, and I just appreciate them, and I enjoy their podcast. I enjoy, they make me laugh. They make me excited. I just enjoy them and as people. And so, yeah. And I know most of you guys do too. If you don't know the Bakery Bears podcast, you should definitely go check it out. Sorry, that's my mom calling. But anyway, that's all I have for this week. It's a little bit shorter video, but I didn't have a whole lot. But I wanted to do a video because of the KAL starting on Tuesday, and I'm super excited. I have started a thread for chatter there on my Ravelry group at the Codi Knits Podcast Ravelry group. I have started and also I went ahead and put up the finished objects thread. So it'll be ready. And I also put up a thread for if anyone makes the You Can Do It KAL that I designed or whatever, you can put your picture there of your KAL because I'm super excited to see people make them and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you all have a wonderful week. Mine is going to be super busy. I'm going to go now so I can knit a little bit for the rest of the evening. I'm not going to do any schoolwork tomorrow, though. I will have to get back to it. But I hope you all are doing well. I look forward to seeing all your other podcasts and hearing from you. And thank you all for your tips and your suggestions of soap or hand lotions and that kind of thing. You guys are just so awesome. I just love you. Anyway, remember, take things one stitch at a time. That's the only way to get through it, right? All right. Bye, y'all. Oh, tell them bye, Diamond. Yeah. Say bye. Look at your tummy. Say bye. She acts like she just sleeps all the time. She's always so sleepy. Must be nice. The dog's life, right?